Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 4. Possibly for the final time, although at this point I'm really not sure anymore. Either way, we are still pretty deep inside of Rentar-Ihrno's fortress. Had some pretty strong resistance last time, these nigh unkillable Avernites warriors, and yeah, well, after that, some golems that I just foolishly stumbled into. Those weren't that bad. But yeah, we awkwardly ended in the middle of this, well, escort mission, I guess, with our Avernites allies just charging forward heedlessly. We're near this panel that I was not able to deactivate, I think, anyway. Not actually entirely sure. And there's another golem. I mean, if my theory is correct, and without disabling these panels, there would be some sort of barrier or, you know, some kind of obstacle projected by these contraptions that we've seen, then maybe it did work. And okay, get some undead here and a Mind Reaper Lich. Well, good thing I stopped where I did before I ran into this next set of possibly dangerous enemies. So far, all of our allies are still alive for what it's worth. Maybe not a whole lot. We'll see. I should probably heal Mike, but it's too tempting. Wait. Oh, yeah, actually they're all here. Perfect. That worked pretty well. Wait. Oh, that's a skeletal warrior who... Oh, wait. He spawned in place of the zombie, right? I think that's the gimmick here. Wow, these guys take absolutely no physical damage. That's a bummer. Thanks for intercepting them and hopefully preventing them from charging at my casters. Damage being dealt is pretty manageable so far. So I'll heal you. Finish off that guy. Yep, okay, that spawns a skeleton warrior. So I did see that, right? How do you like fire? Well, you can parry it, so we might never learn. Oh, man. Speaking of getting parried. Oh, nice. I guess, yeah, acid actually deals some damage to them. What was that? The Lich? Who knows? Who's who here? Okay, one is standing there. Maybe I should throw in a group heal. Some sort of AoE healing to make sure that our allies stay a little bit healthy. We definitely want to help you finish off that guy. Right, you need to drink another potion. Oh, I guess the skeleton warriors might be marginally easier to kill, but actually they're still pretty annoying. The Lich doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. He's dealing damage from afar. I mean, that's really the least of my problems. The least of my worries. Although I would like to start attacking that thing at some point. It does have a lot of hit points. And you do need to get healed. I mean, this guy is gonna die. I thought that I wouldn't be able to reach that one. So let's soften up that guy a little bit. You are back. Okay, that works. Fireball? Not bad, actually. Well, slowly but surely. It's definitely not as bad as those Avernites from before. Or the Crystal Soul upstairs, but still pretty bad. Excuse me? Who Why? Are you mind control or... Did he get mind control? Definitely looked like they just started attacking each other. I'm not sure why. Yeah, okay, that guy is getting attacked. Why? He doesn't look hostile. Oh, there's a Jade Sentinel also. Where'd that one come from? Did it get spawned by this contraption here? Why are you fighting your friends? What's going on? Don't do it? I did not mean to target you. Oh my god. And now she's out of points. Wonderful. Group heal. I don't even know if that affected this guy. It looks like he's just being treated as an enemy right now. But, I mean... Okay, well, he is displayed in blue. Which is normally a neutral unit? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be confused about this, but I am. Well, never mind. Right, I did hit F accidentally, which might not be a terrible thing, actually. Let's see here. Heal him? I cannot. But I did try this, and it didn't work on him. I mean, he must be mind-controlled. What else could be going on? Or maybe I missed some message telling me something about that? Very strange. Right, I suppose we can have you charge forward and attack the Lich, for what it's worth. Meanwhile, they're just busy massacring their own comrade. It is called Mind Reaper Lich, so... Okay, clouds the mind of Mike. Mike is fleeing. He also needs healing. Should I try... I'm gonna try doing this one more time. And it just doesn't affect this guy. Weird. And of course he's gonna run away now. And this is... all very unpleasant. Also, haste has run out on him for some reason. Maybe he was slowed down, actually. I guess that's possible. Thanks for not running too far off, Mike. We're definitely getting to the end of this horrible gauntlet. I mean, that's good. Wait, he's no longer mind-controlled. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. And there is a sentinel? This is all these colors blend together so much. I just overlook all kinds of things here. Yep, there's an opal sentinel. I guess it must have been spawned by this. They must keep getting spawned by this contraption here. Oh, you need to drink, and I just want to keep these guys alive. Wow, holy crap! What was that? The sentinel? Yeah. How unpleasant. Okay. Alright. Thankfully the Lich takes normal damage. Manoa Hotel has been charmed? Are you freaking kidding? And I cannot heal her. Does she have more hit points than her friends? Well, slightly. The others did survive, so maybe she will. Right, and she only had 10 action points. Well, in that case, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna cure Mike. And I'm not gonna use lightning, which, you know, works because fireballs actually deal pretty decent damage. Of course, Monoha herself is probably going to deal a bit more damage than her colleagues. So, if I want to keep those guys alive, well, first of all, I'm going to heal. I would really like to throw in some disrupt spirits. Oh, hi. Oh, okay. Opal is resistant to lightning. Good to know. I mean, the lich is going down slowly. Resisted the charm spell. Oh, and now 2 of them have been charmed. Wonderful. What is in that hall up ahead? I worry about what happens when my allies start charging into that place. But oh well. Let's see here. Healing wise, well, everyone's a little bit battered, but oh, also no, never mind. I guess hit points are normal. Or are they? I think some kind of buff must have run out. We normally have more hit points, don't we? Specifically Mike. Well, either way, let's see if we can finish this quickly. Oh, this bitch is resistant, and she's no longer hastened. Wonderful. Let us fix that ASAP. And okay, good. Kill that thing. That's extremely annoying. I hope that's just triggered by proximity, but I'm not really sure. Also, this guy is taking his sweet ass time catching up, or is he not even trying? Okay, hitting the lich at least. That's good. I'm just gonna try and walk away as far as possible from that golem spawner. Yeah, she actually hits pretty hard. Oh, and Mike has been charmed. I doubt I'm gonna get close enough. Oh, I did, actually. I really don't understand why it doesn't work on them. I mean, I do, because they're technically not... Why are you stunned, by the way? Who knows? Because they're technically not... well, or not just technically, they're not party members. They're obviously NPCs. Okay, she snipped out of it. But they are affected by, you know, by area buffing spells and healing spells, so why wouldn't they be affected by... that's not what I should have done. Oh my god. I should probably heal, but I really want to kill this thing as quickly as possible. Okay, finally. Oh, I guess I might as well cast haste on you again. No new golem yet. I guess I'll just wait until they all snap out of it. And heal up in the meantime. Oh, this is not looking so good for this guy. Uh-oh. And I cannot heal him. Would you guys please not kill your friend who's about to come to his senses? I don't think there's anything I can do to save him. Well, I mean, if so, so be it. I tried my best. Oh, he's clinging to life. Oh, freaking idiots! Probably only it was probably only one more turn, or maybe 2. Enemy visible, yeah. Okay, cool. Ah, right. Opal. Wait. Opal Sentinel is resistant to lightning and cold? Okay. Fair enough. And we have a Ruby Sentinel as well. I really hope the next one doesn't spawn quickly enough. Or doesn't spawn immediately. Yeah, okay. You can't really do much against that guy. That's fine. So please exit combat. Never mind, there's the next one already. Well, this is bad. I cannot interact with those crystals in any way and smash them or something. Okay, now we can move ahead and the next one spawns again. Continually keeping these guys busy, I guess. How's this gonna work then? Yep, they all run back. And there's the next one. Well. Nope, well, that was the ruby one. Oh boy. So I can heal them up a little bit for what it's worth. Okay, so that's the trick. Basically staying in combat so that they can move ahead without wasting too much time. This time passes much faster out of combat. Well, this seems to be something important. I also, by complete accident actually, but very smartly blocked the exit, preventing them from advancing ahead of us. So, okay. Excuse me. I think we need to recast this. No? No, we don't. Oh. Am I crazy for thinking that we should have more health? Yes, apparently. Okay, never mind then. I guess I'll just have... What? Oh no. Well, you know what? I really tried my best. Yeah. You would just do you. I guess I'm gonna save here and... I don't even see the fighting. Oh well. There's Rentar-Ihrno. Okay, wow, she's actually right there. This has been pretty awful, and well, I guess those guys might defeat that golem sooner or later. Or not. Who knows? Yeah, meanwhile we'll just have a little talk with Rentar-Ihrno, I guess. I really wasn't sure if she would be right here, or if there would be some final encounter and she would be in yet another level, but, well, okay, apparently it's just 2 levels. At last you have tracked down Rentar-Ihrno again. She fled to the most remote, hostile lands of Avernum and set up powerful defenses. Indeed. And you found her again. As before, when you get closer to her, you sense her rage and power, but now, for the first time, you hear her fatigue, and a sense of futility. She did not expect that things would turn out this way. But she is still defiant. Once again, you hear her voice in your mind. So, you are here again. But I am ready. Even in this form, I can learn. This time, I'm sure that I will destroy you. And then I will find a new home, and I will regenerate. Regenerate? That doesn't sound good. I think we want to prevent that. Code attack right away, but... I mean, isn't she beyond arguing with? I wish there was some kind of way to settle this peacefully, although she's done, you know, lots of harm already, and, you know, but still. Well, regenerate, what do you mean? Let's just talk a little bit. I mean that I will find another cave, out of the way, where nobody will look. It will take 3 days to regain my power. Only 3 days? 3 more to make servants, a week to burrow out a lair. And then my campaign begins again. More creatures, more infiltrators. You will never be rid of me. Never escape my vengeance. Okay, I mean, those are all pretty compelling arguments against letting you escape and letting you rest for 3 more days. I mean, I must try it. There must be some way to settle this futile war without more fighting. For a moment you sense Rentar's resolve weaken. Just for a moment, but it's farther than you've gotten before. Is it? Yeah, I mean, I suppose we seem to have partial success when talking to her before. That's what you said when we met before. Is it possible? I mean, I don't know. I wasn't expecting it to be, but I'm starting to get doubts here. You should surrender, otherwise I will have to destroy you. Threatening doesn't seem like the right course of action now. It's possible for us to find another way, otherwise you will have to fight forever. I mean, yeah, it's true. I guess she can keep running and will be fought by someone or something at every point. That seems like the most sensible thing to say. Rentar is silent for a moment. You can feel her thinking. You sense her fatigue increasing. It is true, isn't it? To struggle against the multitudes, unending struggle. Never. No, I will not give in. I can still win. Yes, it must be possible. Well, so what now? Rentar says, it has to be this way. I knew that all hopes of tranquility and rest were lies. The war, it is all that is left to me now. I am prepared. Soon, for one of us, the struggle is over. The platforms in the alcoves around you begin to glow. You see balls of energy begin to form above them. Once again, Rentar has constructed powerful devices to defend her. However, some of the balls of energy start to flicker and fade before they can grow. It appears that your earlier sabotage had some effect. Okay, so maybe those buttons I pressed didn't affect the defenders at all? Although it is curious that... Wait, that must be that energy thing that I smashed, I think, upstairs. And the buttons I pressed here, they must have deactivated the golem spawners, because I did see those very contraptions. It's just unfortunate that this one, for some reason, didn't work. Well, anyway, there goes all the hope for an actual peaceful solution. Ouch. Oh boy. Wow, could you please not just one-shot us without even a chance to fight back or to prevent it? Vonavoy and a Wraith, wonderful. For now we only have one of these energy spheres, for what it's worth. And now our arcane shield buff has run out. Wonderful. Just amazing. Perfect timing. I mean, technically I should probably reload and make sure that I rebuff everything. Especially haste. I did haste him and him recently. Well, I'm gonna try and keep going for now. Also, I should definitely have spread out some of those invulnerable elixirs for those final confrontation. That would definitely have helped soften this blow, huh? Okay, well, I don't know. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, just heal him twice. Those idiots down there are still busy with their stupid golems. I hope this is close enough. Of course it was not. Okay, take out that thing. Or not. Wonderful. Can you... Oh, I don't know. Just charge forward. She has quite a few hit points. These guys, not quite as much. Okay. What? Oh, you only attack once. Right. Okay, he survived. That's good. The second one was a really good heal. for now. Haste is still active. I should probably make sure that he gets affected by the arcane shield at some point. Covered with acid for what it's worth. That guy has taken some damage. Okay, does not care about acid at all. Good to know. Rentar-Ihrno begins to glow fiery red. The room grows hot. You can see the crystal building up energy. Soon fire will shoot out in all directions. Good to know. You hear a screeching noise. Oddly, it is coming from your belt pouch. Oh, right, of course. The freaking crystal. I completely forgot about that one. You reach inside and remove the red crystal shard you found in the dissolving corpse of the shade you destroyed. One of them, I guess. When Rentar sees that you are holding the shard, the fires dim slightly for a moment. The shard tries to pull out of your hand. It seems to be drawn to Rentar, but you manage to hold onto it. Maybe, could it be that her actually breaking off pieces of herself to create the shades is what drove her mad in the first place? Or, I guess, at least led to her being in the state she's currently in? And that maybe making her whole again could heal her? Could make her see reason? I'm gonna hold up the shard. Rentar-Ihrno cries out in anger. My, how dare you! That is mine! I cannot! The flames die down. Rentar appears to be unable to spit fire at you without risking the destruction of the shard. Oh. So, okay, that's not what I expected to happen, but it seems to be beneficial, so I'll take it. Oh boy. I'll keep trying to keep him alive. I'll definitely have him drink an elixir at the next opportunity. Pretty sure I'm still too far away for him to get arcane shielded. So guess I'll keep doing this. Yes. You drink one of these. You don't have enough action points. Cool. Yeah, he has one. Wonderful. Can we share these? Oh, we can. And that doesn't even cost any action points. I'll take it. Yeah, too bad he can't use one right now, but everyone else can. Poison that guy, I suppose. Huh? Oh. Not sure what was up with that hesitation just now. Ouch. Rentar-Ihrno begins to glow with an intense blue light. The room begins to get very cold. You can see the crystal absorbing all energy from this chamber. Soon the air will be lethally cold. You hear a screeching noise. I guess I'll hold up the shard again. Maybe I should be breaking them. Would that do something? But holding them up prevents her from using those killer attacks, I guess. Good thing the same exact thing worked again. Get another energy sphere coming. Okay, you get closer. Uh-oh. Okay, good. That should definitely be close enough. Good. Right. I also... yeah. Feels like a waste of a turn. But... should definitely drink those. I did not have her drink one. Yeah, that was a mistake. Okay, let's check out this sphere. Thankfully, these guys aren't really particularly dangerous. Well, still taking quite some damage here. Right, you want to drink that. Heal him. Those guys are still doing things back there. I mean, so far this fight has not been particularly bad. I mean, I guess having only one of these spheres spawn at any given time certainly helps. And being able to prevent her super strong attack also helps. Being slow, that's annoying. Okay, green mist. Soon there will be no air left to breathe. Screeching noise, hold up the shard. It just keeps working. Can't blame me for doing this. He'll use some more. Maybe he's gonna get a turn eventually. Maybe step forward. I don't know if that helps with the stun. I guess it does not. Okay. Finally, one of those guys is dead. Still not getting any turns though. And these get resummoned. Well, good to know. What does that mean for me? Does that mean anything for me? I don't know. Kill that sphere. Top him off. And you just keep flinging lightning, I guess. I mean, technically I could be doing this. Yeah. Again, oh hey, you actually get a turn, but you still don't have enough action points to do anything. Cool. Well, we're surviving so far, so that's good. He was too stunned to act. Mario's overcome with terror. Is he though? Doesn't seem like he actually is. Heal. Immune to frost. Good to know. We're even more slowed. Okay, one of the unusual qualities of the Crystal Souls is that they can't help but broadcast their feelings and thoughts to those nearby. Thus, Rentar-Ihrno doesn't need to tell you that she has exhausted her reserves of energy. You can feel it. Your assaults have weakened her. She's starting to examine her options for flight. Does she have options for flight? I hope not. But part of her is holding back. Part of her does not want to flee. She is desperately tired, and she misses her people. She doesn't want to struggle anymore. She says, Yes, you can feel it. You are defeating me. This time, but I learn, I grow. Next time I can win. Yes, I can. I mean, I have given her chance after chance to reach a peaceful solution. Will you at last consider another way? Rentar is silent for a long moment. The machinery to either side is still. You can feel that something is different. At first, you think that in her weakness and solitude, Rentar-Ihrno has finally reached the limits of her strength. I'm alone, and I miss my people, and I have fought so long, lost respect, my body, lost my life. I have lost my life. Yeah, pretty much. Return to the Avernites. After all you have done for them, they will forgive you? Will they? I mean, honestly, she was enacting this entire campaign of revenge all by herself and against the explicit will of the Avernites people, the Avernites government, I guess, as far as I'm aware. So, but I just realized that the options are only to send her to the Avernites or send her to the surface. Do what you want to the Empire, but leave Avernum alone. Wow. No. Avernum is not actually at war with the Empire anymore. So that is definitely not an option. Or I could insist on killing her. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead with option number one. I'm really not sure they will or should forgive her, but ultimately I suppose if they deal with her somehow and whatever they do prevent her from doing what she has been doing again, that's fine by me. They will not forgive, not after what I have done. Okay, that's what I was thinking. But if all is to be ended, I wish to be there, in my home, and perhaps they will just banish me to the dark rivers. It has been done before, so this is the end. I will submit. I am proud of how I have fought. There is honor in that, if in nothing else. Sure. Then everything grows dark and misty around Rentar-Ihrno. She is magically transporting herself. It would not be difficult to disrupt the spell, but you sense the sincerity in what she was saying. She fades slowly, then she is gone. She has returned home. The war has ended. You are alone in the chamber. I mean, yes, she did seem sincere, and apparently since we can feel or, sense her thoughts, I guess we can be sure that she wasn't just deceiving us. And I trust that the Avernites Council is going to justly punish her if they find it, if they find her actions worth of punishing. So, yeah, maybe smashing her and making sure that she's never going to do anything bad again would have been more permanent and more satisfying too. But this might be the better solution. Well, I mean, the war is over, apparently. And we're left awkwardly with these two undead Avernites thingies and the sphere here that just blew up in our face. Well, I guess we'll end this fight if we have to. Those guys are still fighting freaking sentinels. Hopefully, though, those will stop respawning now, and, well, we'll see. Let's see, actually. Oh, you know what? Oh, I don't know. Maybe we just don't see the haste symbols anymore. Well, no matter. Now that Rentar-Ihrno is gone, the powerful magical machinery in this fortress is no longer under control. You can hear them in the distance. The machines creak and rumble. Then, one by one, they start to explode. That can't be good. Already, chambers and passages are starting to crumble and collapse. If you don't find a way out of here soon, you might be in great danger. Awesome. I mean, I guess it figures that Rentar was load-bearing. Oh, hey, you actually have 4 action points. I mean, it's kind of pointless now, but there. Oh, boy. Oh, and you got 3 actions this round. Oh, is this, Oh, hey, there you are. Have you actually defeated all the sentinels? I'm so proud of you. You are not undead? Are you not? Oh, I guess they're not. I thought they were. Pretty sure they are, actually, but maybe they're a special kind of undead and not susceptible to... Wait. No, I guess that works. Just not susceptible to... Disrupt Spirit, whatever. I guess, yeah, well, we'll just kill them somehow. Okay, terrors, thankfully not working. Okay. So they are not exactly the same, not that I had reason to assume such. Okay, wait. Right, he just stays stunned. Oh, what? Parries the attack, okay. Fair enough. Takes almost no damage even when he doesn't parry. And I forgot that I was doing this here, which is more effective, except this guy does not take a whole lot of damage from it, or from much of anything. Mike got an attack in, it's a bit of a miracle. Actually, he might just be slowed still. Maybe I need to cast one more time, cast haste one more time too. remove that fully. Because he's obviously not getting beaten up anymore. Not nearly as much as before. Alright, this guy is resistant. How about fire? Yeah, no, I guess it's all pretty much the same. Ah, okay. Interesting. So that, I guess I never really knew that this red hand symbol is just the opposite of the haste effect. It's definitely way too late to learn that now, but yeah, there we go. Suddenly he has action points again. And we finally managed to kill that thing. Would you guys come out of here? I wonder. You know what? I really shouldn't. Oh, and that's our escape route, huh? I really wonder if Monoahatel would have done something if she had actually reached this encounter with us and not been, you know, held up with those stupid golems, which maybe are still respawning after all. Well, I'm sure they're going to be fine. Rentar-Ihrno's cleverness knew no bounds. You find one of Avernum's teleportation pylons. It appears that she was able to construct one of her own, probably to sneak infiltrators into your forts and cities, or even the castle. When you touch it, it hums to life. It is ready to take you to wherever you want to go. Since staying in this crumbling death trap doesn't seem like a healthy prospect, you stand next to the pylon and concentrate on the castle. Oh. Rentar-Ihrno's pylon doesn't seem to be complete, or not entirely functional, or not yet tested. As the fortress crumbles around you and large chunks of falling masonry narrowly miss you, you cling to the pylon and concentrate trying to activate it. Finally, as huge cracks appear in the floor around you and crawl slowly to where you are standing, you finally activate the pylon. You disappear. Let me guess, we're not gonna be in the castle. And reappear. After your waist in stagnant water in a small, dark cavern, with no signs of civilization inside. After a day of wandering lost in the tunnels, you emerge in the farmland near Myrtis. You enter town and tell the commander your amazing tale. Soon you are part of a large caravan of soldiers marching south to report to the castle. It is a tiring and miserable journey to the castle. There is little time for sleep, or rest of any sort. On the way, you learn much of what has been happening. The larger cities are starting to recover from the madness the Shades inflicted. Though your destruction of the Shades did them a great service, they still have a long way to go before they are fully recovered. Also, there have been no sightings of the monsters living in the rivers and lakes for weeks. It is possible that Rentar-Ihrno's power was sustaining them, and that they might be gone now. Anything is possible. Then at last you reach the castle. The haste of your journey prevented such wild luxuries as a bath, a hot meal, and a good night's sleep. Perhaps once you report to King Starus, you might be able to rest at last. That is actually pretty much exactly our party. Well, maybe not the same classes, but looks close enough. Of course, once you reach the castle, you are shown to the throne room without delay. King Starus leaves his chambers for this occasion and appears before you in full royal regalia. Your audience is only attended by you, Starus, his guards, Roan, and Gauntlet. Oh, Gauntlet, looking like a stereotypical alien, actually. You're asked many questions about what happened to Rentar-Ihrno and her fortress, and you answer them the best your hunger and fatigue allow. When you tell of Rentar-Ihrno's return to Avernites lands, Gauntlet looks very pleased. For us to have brought about the destruction of a crystal soul, even one who was twisted, would have been very difficult for us. Maybe necessary, but painful. Did we mention Vivna's being actually destroyed, though? But now, with work, she can be remade, healed. Perhaps our wizards can find a way to cut the mad parts out of her and make her safe. King Starus looks disturbed. Yeah, I was expecting our human leaders, well, mainly the king, but also our Levitt, the chief of intelligence, to not be too pleased, but I mean, it's the best they're gonna get, so. Well, we can only hope that the Avernites do a better job of keeping control of her than they did last time. We do not share your reverence for her. She has killed too many of us for that. Yeah, it's true. I mean, I really think no one could have blamed me for deciding to smash her, and part of me wanted to do it, but, you know, when there is a more interesting role-playing solution that offers itself, it's really hard not to just take it. Anyway, the king continues. It is, I suppose, a good thing to forgive, when possible, and perhaps Rentar-Ihrno can find a way to atone for those she has murdered. Yeah, you know, that's what I was thinking. But justice has not yet been done. The Avernites maintain a calm diplomatic silence. And now, the king says, we should discuss some of the other difficulties facing our people. Your defeat of the Shades in the cities was a heroic deed. Even if that was all you did for Avernum in your travels, it would earn you a place in the history books. We have already begun to rebuild Blosk. Darmon has opened its gates again, and its mayor has emerged from her hiding place. Almaria is justifiably ashamed of its cowardice and paranoia, and travelers may proceed through there unmolested. Also, the word I have received from Silva and Formello is hopeful. The fear that infected their people is slow to pass, but the northern Avernites are a brave, hardy folk. I'm sure they will recover soon. Levitt, my intelligence officer, told me that you helped learn about the Darkside Loyalists, the treacherous, secretive group that infiltrated Avernum. And you said that you were able to repel their leader from our lands? What was it, Doricas? It is alarming that such a group was able to establish itself so strongly in our lands, and Doricas' words are quite alarming. I will send word to the Empire immediately. We need to develop a plan to deal with them. Your work in this area was very valuable. I will make sure that steps are taken to protect ourselves from those thugs and assassins. Alas, I am confident that we will hear more about them. Yeah, that is to be expected. And at last we come to you. You have earned a reward for your labors. Of course, I will make sure that you are paid a generous sum of gold, enough to keep you comfortable for the rest of your days. Sounds good. And as you have done a great favor to Avernum, so Avernum will do a favor for you. Whatever path you wish to follow, be it military or political, I will make it happen. Avernum owes you a mighty debt. That debt will be paid. The Avernites adds, and rest assured that you will be remembered fondly by our people. The kindness you have shown in restoring Rentar-Ihrno to us will not be forgotten. And so you leave the throne room of King Staris, and you return to your lives. Do we even have lives at this point? We've been around for months at least. At least that's what it feels like. I guess it was probably more like weeks. But yeah, and our lives before that were just as some lowly recruits in some faraway outpost. Anyway, Avernum does indeed experience an unusually long period of peace and tranquility. Several years pass without any war at all. Oh, look at that. The cities of Avernum recover. People who spend their lives in the underworld are not fragile flowers. They shake off the madness of the Shades and return to being their own independent, irritable, basically decent selves. The Spire Fortress is taken with the help of raiders from Barga. Relations between the Abyss and Avernum return to the way they were. Not perfect, but basically amicable. Basically all right. Good enough for me. The monsters in the dark waters of Avernum leave, or die, nobody is ever sure. But soon the boats leave the docks, and trade slowly begins to return to normal. The Empire, under the surprisingly calm and stable rule of Empress Prozak, continues to tolerate the independence of Avernum. Nobody knows how long that will go on, but they're determined to enjoy it while it lasts. As for the Avernites, not long after you return to Avernum, their envoy goes home, and then, once again, your people hear absolutely nothing from them. What they are doing in their home far below you is a complete mystery. And as for you, you resume your life of adventure. Though it is different now, what with all of your newfound power, fame, and wealth. You travel, eat well, bask in the admiration of the people, and engage in the occasional heroic deeds. And though it is tempting to relax, you never let your skills fade. Sure, things are peaceful now, but you're confident that it won't last. In Avernum, it never does. Wow. Awesome. That ending was very, very satisfying. It always is when a game just, acknowledges all the various things that you did. And obviously the ending would have been quite different if I had chosen not to do all of those things. Although, what kind of role player would choose not to defeat the Shades, for example, or not to pursue the Darkside Loyalist questline? I suppose on repeat playthroughs you might roleplay someone who just doesn't care about doing good for the sake of doing good and just does what gives them the most profit, and maybe just go straight after Rentar. Obviously that would make things quite a bit harder without the Crystal Shade shard to prevent her super attack. But yeah, still a very satisfying ending, a very enjoyable game. I mean, it was an Avernum game. At this point, we know what we get. I knew what I was getting myself into. It has some quirks due to the engine, the specific version of the engine it's using, which made it well. And of course, this is not a somewhat recently remade version, unlike the first trilogy. So this was definitely a bit of a step back in terms of, usability, user interface, just the modern comforts that we've grown accustomed to. But still very playable and very enjoyable. I mean, yeah, it's I got exactly what I expected, and I wasn't disappointed. Not sure if I'm going to play Avernum 5 right away. Maybe I'm gonna give myself a little bit of rest, just so as to not burn myself out. Also, I definitely don't. In retrospect, it wasn't the best idea to have Avernum 4 and Queen's Wish, two, superficially similar games, or similar in some ways. Playing them simultaneously has definitely got me close to feeling a little bit burned out on this style of gameplay. So I definitely want to wait at least until I'm done with Queen's Wish before I jump into Avernum 5. But I have so many games that I'm thinking about let's playing that's not a problem at all. Also, I should probably stop rambling. Most people who watched all the way through might not be interested in anything else I'm playing anyway, and that's totally fine. If you are, I'm more than happy to see you in the next series, be that Avernum 5 or something else. And in any case, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I guess if you're still here, then you must have. It's much appreciated. As always, thank you very much again. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, leave me a comment. It's always nice. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Take care.